Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, something in the NAIRA is currently dropping, and that is what I'll be discussing today, right? So people have been asking me some DMs because I bought dollar when it was when it was around 1,100 naira plus, right? And currently right now, dollar is currently dropping more. So that's what I'm be discussing today, right? So currently right now, the price of dollar is currently at the rate of 969 naira on Binance, right? On Binance, right? If you want to get registered on Binance, is another trust exchange you need to actually get registered on. Down in the description of this video. So guys, without let's say let's go, right? Now there are actually some people who want to actually invest in dollar, knowing the right time to actually buy. So what is the right time to actually buy? What is the right time to actually sell? Right? That's what I'm going to actually explain. Right? Now, some traders are currently talking about news. Right? That is what some traders are currently talking about. But they are not actually talking about the chart. Alright? They are not actually talking about the chart. So when I look into the chart, I see that there is a cycle that actually repeats in dollar in naira every year. So this is what I'll be talking about today, and this is what you need to pay attention to in case you're actually investing in dollar. You know when to actually buy and when to actually sell, because there are some people they are actually going to hear dollar is increasing. Well, before you know, they actually want to go and buy because here dollar is increasing. So you want to actually go and buy. So this the what I'll be teaching you today is getting in at the right time and waiting for that dollar is actually rising, right? You're actually getting in at the right time, and boom, when it rises, you make a lot of profit, right? So guys, this is another time for you to actually make profit using this strategy, right? If you can look in the price, because I'm zooming it so that you guys can actually see. If you can see in the price of dollar, it has been increasing every year. But this is the scenario I'm going to teach you. No trader is actually talking about this. After using this, you're actually going to create a good investment strategy for yourself if you're actually investing in dollar. So I'm going to tell you what you need to know, right? So if you look at this was 2020. This was 2020. This was 2020, right? This was 2020, right? Dollar was selling at the rate of 400 and something naira. This was 2020. You can see over here, this price here, you can actually see dollar was selling at the rate of 400 naira. Guys, so this is what you need to actually pay attention to. So moving on for 2022, the price of dollar skyrocket from what? From 400 naira up to, let's check, from 400 naira up to 900 naira. Massive. So you can see. Now another thing here, you can actually see the price of dollar drop again after a period of time. The dollar, it spent about how many months? It spent about 5 months. The height spent about 5 months before it actually dropped again, right? Before it actually dropped in 2021 August, right? That is saying year in 2020 it's when it started rising, right? And in 2021 it dropped, right? It dropped. So this is another thing here, right? We go on the resistance level again. You can actually see we go on the resistance level again, high again. Guys, we increase again from 2021. Remember, we start from 2020 when dollar was selling at a rate of 400 and something naira plus. This is on 2022, right? 2022 dollar was cost for 400 and something naira in 2020, then increased to 900 naira in 2021. Right now, guys, we are in 2022, and you can see the massive pump again. It was selling at the rate, you can see the area it was selling at the rate of 600 naira. 2022. So it increased again. It did about this was 600 naira. 600 naira. It increased to even 800 naira. Massive. That is about 80% to 70%. 70% increase. Right? You can actually see this happen every year. And another one, we are actually experiencing it again. So what is coming? This is what I'm talking about today. What is coming is the price of dollar is going to drop for the meantime. The price of dollar is going to drop for the meantime. The price of dollar is going to drop for the meantime. And the point you should actually pay attention to is this level. I think dollar will drop to this level. The price of dollar. The price of dollar will drop to this level. So this is to actually tell us that so this is to actually tell us that the price of dollar will actually drop in price next year. It will happen next year, and that particular next year it is actually going to increase again. So this is where you need to actually position yourself. It's actually going to drop, right? It's actually going to drop again, pump again next year. So this is what some people are not talking about, right? It's actually going to drop to 894 naira. 894 naira is a very good buying zone, right? If dollar should drop, right? It's a very good buying zone. So I bought dollar, right? So I'm on loss, so I'm still buying more. So 894 naira is actually a good buying zone, right? The price of dollar will increase next year. Next year it will increase by 1,500 naira next year. But this is what I'm currently seeing. I'm currently using the past data. This is what I'm seeing in the market. So this is what we need to actually pay attention for the price of dollar. Guys, this is August. If we are checking out the price, this is August. On 2025, the price of dollar is actually going to increase. And you need to actually pay good attention to this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're actually investing in dollar, this is what you need to actually pay attention. Now, what do you need to see here? Every year, it increases by 70%. 70%. It increases about 70%. So if you are a person that want to actually invest in dollar, right, you know when to actually get in and when to actually get out, right? This is what I'm talking about here. So when in 2021, assuming you want to invest in dollar, when will you actually invest? You invest when the trend is trending with you invest when the trend is trending with this red line. You can actually see this red line here. You invest when the trend is trending with it. Also here, it breaks down when the trend is trending with it. It's a good time to actually invest, right? So it's a good time to actually buy dollar. So this is what so another one here, you can actually see the trend with it, go below, trend with this yellow line, a good buying zone, right? Before we actually break out, pump again massively. You can actually see. So you can actually know when to actually buy dollar, and every year it increases above 70%, which means that at least if you're actually making if your dollar increase by 60% of the rate you're actually buying it, you should be able to sell, right? You should be able to sell. So if you say you're actually making 60% profit, I'm just giving you a strategy that can be also be benefitable for you. You can actually use this strategy to make profit in the market. So know when to actually buy. Like I said, you buy when it's trending on a resistance zone with this red line, right? With this red line, this is a trading view. So you buy when it's trending at this red line. So what will happen now is that the price of dollar is going to drop be on a resistance level, and when I will be buying is when it reacts to what happened here, right? When this red line you see over here is trending on with the trend, right? On a resistance level, on a tiny level, you can actually see it happening here on a tiny level. It's also happening here on a tiny level, right? That is a good buying point. Once you buy, then you wait for the price to actually increase. With this, using this strategy, you can actually make every year saving in dollars 60% profit in the market. That means if you're actually a big investor who actually invests in dollar, let me say this, with this strategy you can know when to actually buy and when to actually sell. Not when you hear dollar is increasing, you want to actually go and buy. Then dollar increase, you smash, you carry market down. So this is another strategy that is going to help you to actually grow in dollar. And also, if you want to actually know how to actually invest in dollar and also in, right, why you actually invest in dollar, you actually in, right, go down the description of this video. I'm going to leave the video for you to watch it there. You're actually going to learn that. And also, this video is actually going to help you to know when to actually buy and when to actually sell. Like I say, you buy when the red line is trending with the trend. With the trend sticks, you can actually see you buy. So this, for now, this is not a good buying zone for dollar, right? This is not a good buying zone for dollar, but of course I have dollar, and if I see this reaction, if I see this reaction here, if I see this reaction over here, is a good buying point for me. So I'm going to buy and wait for the price to actually pump again in 2024, right? So 2024 going to 2025, let me say next year, something like September, the price of dollar is going to be increasing. So something like let me say May, right? You're actually going to find out this trend here. It's a good buying point. Find out this trend here. Just use the strategies and buy dollar and wait. So guys, I'm going to see you in my next video. Peace out. Goodbye for now.